Basically, this video is an accompaniment to my review. It's just something extra. It's not a review, it's just my opinion on certain moments in the film, such as the ending. So, as you may have guessed, it will have spoilers. So if you haven't seen the film and don't want to know details of the film, I'd suggest you stop watching now. First off, after re-listening to my review of The Dark Knight, I think I should state the bit where I mention at the end things I disliked, such as the Scarecrow's role in the film and the cell phone thing. They were minor points. I don't think I got across how amazing this film is. So just in case I didn't clearly state it in my review, this movie was off the hook. When the Joker killed off the judge and that official, with that brilliant score, then that awesome droning sound that appears when the Joker is about to strike, it was awesome. The moment the judge read "up" on the letter, and then boom, the car goes, I was hooked. And that's when I sat up and paid attention. The stories that Joker told, I think Nolan made a brilliant choice. With the Joker, he understood that someone you can't understand or reason with is far scarier. As Alfred said, he isn't someone that you can reason with or understand. So if he had a background, the fact he doesn't have a background makes him, the fact that if he did have a background, it would make him less threatening. When he started telling the story of his scars for the first time, it was an awesome story, dark and gritty, but at the same time I was thinking, oh, so that's it then, that's what he is. Then boom, he goes and tells a totally different story, and we just don't know where this guy's coming from. The final fight between Joker and Batman was awesome. Seeing Joker just flip like that was immense. He just went completely crazy. The way the camera turned as he hung upside down, so it was framed right, making him look like he was, standing up normally, it was really weird but brilliant. The scene where he wants his phone call and it ends up being a bomb in the criminal's stomach. Wow. It was just edge of your seat stuff. It was a shame looking back now that the character of the Joker survived the film, as we won't get to see more of Heath's take on the character. Should they recast? I would say no. That's not so much about Heath. It's more about the fact that recasting any role I think rarely works if it's in the same series of films and directors. I won't say that someone couldn't top Heath's performance, because we said that about Jack Nicholson's Joker, but I think they'd have to take a long and careful thought process into who should get the role, if they do indeed decide to recast. Heath did something truly special with this character that will not soon be forgotten. Right, as for the ending, did Two-Face survive? I'm going with yes. There was already a lot of lies in this film, lies and cover-ups. For the more trivial, small lies, you have Joker's origin, you have Joker switching the addresses. For the cover-ups, you have Gordon faking his death, Dent taking the rap for Batman to lure the Joker in, Batman taking the fall for Two-Face. Well, Harvey Dent, Two-Face. Some have mentioned that the coin lands on the good side after he falls. Is this saying anything? Yes. It is there for a reason. I think it's a strong indication that he did make it out alive. It could also mean that it just represented Gordon's son not being killed. Depends what you want to see really, and how you want to see that moment. I personally think it represents Two-Face more so, because Dent's son was a minor character in the story, and he wasn't built emotionally for the audience to get emotionally connected in that sense. But it could have meant that. I don't know. You can see it either way. I personally hope he did survive, and I'd like to see more of the character. I mean, it wasn't nearly as bad as Venom in Spidey 3. With Two-Face / Harvey Dent, you got a fully formed character. So, to close, they have left Batman on the run, which is a great angle to go with, as corny as the last line was. But it basically summed up what the entire film was about. As Alfred said, endure, you could be the outcast, make the decision no one else wants to make, and he did. It was a great movie. I can't wait to watch it again.